Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Smackdown Live. We are at the very first Smackdown Live right after the Royal Rumble. Who won the Royal Rumble for the men's and women's sides? Who is new champion? Who is still not champion? We find out right now in a big packed arena in a sold-out venue of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stay tuned. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, everyone's favorite people's champion here on Smackdown Live. And a big night is in store. Asuka versus Carmella. Women's Championship is going to be on the line. Same with the United States Championship. Apollo Crews, Dean Ambrose, as well as the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. New Day, Usos. It ends tonight. What a night we have in store for you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the United States Championship.
We have a heck of an opening for SmackDown Live. We just heard The Rock officially keeping up with his promises with having these SmackDown Live championships defended tonight. And with that being said, Ambrose and Apollo Crews, this a little rivalry that started over this United States Championship, keeps on brewing. And tonight, will it keep going? I mean, for Ambrose, he wants to be settled with this. I mean, he wants to get that United States Championship away from Apollo Crews and focus on something else. And for Ambrose, he's pulling double duties tonight. He's going to be in a heck of a six-man tag later on tonight. It's a six-man tornado tag match with the Shield versus the Club. A big main event is in store, but Ambrose, he has to worry about Apollo Crews tonight. And we have big three championship matches. This one, we have Asuka and Carmella for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, as well as we have the huge championship match in the SmackDown Live Tag Team Division. And there is Apollo Crews right there, ladies and gentlemen, looking to bring the pain to Dean Ambrose. And with this man Apollo Crews, he's done. He's done playing around. He's done waiting for his time here in WWE, and he was sick of, being with Titus O'Neil and Dana Brooke for the most part. And Crews is a tremendous athlete and a man with such athleticism, or however I'm trying to say it. Either way, he has the best talent that someone could ask for. He has that it factor. Maybe not the best charisma-wise, but I mean, he's a heck of an athlete. He's very athletic. He can bring anything to the table. If he's facing someone that's bigger than him, he can bring that power stage. If someone is a little bit faster, he can go that way. There's so many different things that Apollo Crews can do. And we'll see if this reign is going to continue tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Ambrose for sure is definitely going to be ready. I mean, he's going to have to be. It's going to be a long night for him, either in a good way or a bad way. Being in a United States Championship match against Apollo Crews, and then as well as that big six-man tornado tag later on tonight against the Club.
He is the United States Champion, Apollo Crews.
And there is your champion, Apollo Crews. Ever since he's gotten this new attire with that championship, it's been skyrocketed for Apollo Crews. And it's very sad that we weren't able to see that United States Championship defended at the Royal Rumble, either on the pre-show or on the main show. As here we go, Apollo Crews, Dean Ambrose going to lock us up, and Ambrose going to kick us off real fast with that nice snap suplex, taking it right to Apollo Crews there. Oh, and then a big elbow. Take too many of those, and then it's going to be game over for Apollo Crews. So like we mentioned, we have three big championship matches and a even bigger main event with a six-man tornado tag matchup with the Shield versus the Club. There's just so many things that are going to go on from now to Fastlane. It's going to be the week after Elimination Chamber. So in terms of time, it's Apollo Crews, Dean Ambrose, and every champion is going to be looking to tighten up, be a little bit more focused. because after these exclusive pay-per-views for each brand, it's going to be WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania season right now, and these are just going to be roadblocks in front of these guys. So for Ambrose, he's got to be focused, and he wants to get this championship and get it away from Apollo Crews and have it around the waist of a fighter. You know, Apollo Crews he's fighting cheap, and he's doing anything, attacking a Shinsuke Nakamura, attacking an Ambrose, attacking anyone before their respective matches. You know, Apollo Crews is, you got to respect for what he did beforehand, but just like this little change in attitude from Apollo Crews, it's very unfortunate for a caliber of this guy's, he has the sky is the limit type of attitude. You know, this man has everything that he could bring to the table, and he was just waiting for that moment, and he was sick of waiting for that moment. As Dean Ambrose all fired up, beating the living heck out of Apollo Crews at ringside. As these guys just continue to go back and forth right now. Apollo Crews just looking to beat down this guy. The referee being a little lenient right now, just trying to make sure this doesn't go in a count out. As Apollo Crews just tossing Dean Ambrose right into that steel post. Are you kidding me? I don't even get how Ambrose is fighting back. I know it's that lunatic mentality that Ambrose has, but damn, just being tossed into it and still be able to move and somehow fight back, that's very difficult. As Apollo Crews with a counter there at ringside. Have to be very careful here at ringside. Take too many bumps, could be a long match. Oh, and then just gets his head bounced off that side of that apron. And for Apollo Crews, once he's done possibly with Dean Ambrose here, who could possibly be next in line? I mean, there's a couple I could have in mind here. Let's see what Apollo Crews has in mind. It looks like he was thinking about possibly a springboard, but either way, a spinning heel kick does the job. Apollo Crews waiting for Ambrose to get up. A little bit of a roll. Oh, both men missing a big clothesline. It looks like it affected Apollo Crews a little bit more. Going for a snapmare takedown. Apollo Crews with a reversal. Now Ambrose looking to do something bigger, a little bit more powerful to Apollo. And is about to as he just drops Apollo Crews on that top rope. But some possible contenders I could see being next in line would be the likes of a Shinsuke Nakamura, a former United States champion. A heck of an athlete, and former United States champion, like I mentioned. He did quite well here on Smackdown Live so far, and I mean, maybe a Ty Dillinger, even maybe a Bobby Roode, a Seth Rollins. I mean, the sky is the limit. And look at the strength of Apollo Crews catching Ambrose. And now, look at the strength. Look at the strength. No! He wasn't able to get quite enough grip on it, but I mean, it's very effective, that suplex either way. Oh, and then an enziguri to the side of the skull. That could be all she wrote for Ambrose. Pinfall. 2. No, a 2.5. And Apollo Crews is very upset right now. He thought he had him with that enziguri. And now Crews possibly setting up a possible swinging powerbomb, possibly. If it's what I have in mind here, let's see Apollo Crews. Is he thinking about it? Yes, he is. That spin out powerbomb. Is that enough? The referee is in position. 2. No, a 2.5. And somehow Ambrose is still fighting. From all that damage he has sustained in this matchup so far. Oh, and then right into that turnbuckle. And now Apollo Crews looking to inflict some more damage by tossing him out there at ringside. And if I'm the crowd, you got to try and start chanting for Ambrose. Try and give him some life, because these last 3 to 5 minutes right now, it has been in the favor of Apollo Crews. As now Crews going for a suplex possibly. Oh, but Dean Ambrose able to fight back a little bit. Oh, but just that little bit of hesitation there from Ambrose gets Apollo Crews right back in the matchup. Oh, and then a spinning heel kick. And Ambrose is in a very, very bad way. And if he continues to take too much damage, it might be a handicap match tonight, a possible 2-on-3 handicap match. As now again Apollo Crews with the Northern Lights suplex. And Apollo Crews definitely knows what he's doing. He is more focused than ever. And Crews has Dean Ambrose literally on the ropes right now. As now Apollo Crews going to go for the pinfall. Referee now in position. Could this be enough? No, 2.5. And Apollo Crews continues the onslaught right now. And he's going to need to. And now he's just showing off the power. Just look at Apollo Crews with that gut-wrench suplex, taking it right to Ambrose. And now here we go with a pinfall. Referee in position here. 2. Oh, barely getting his shoulder off the mat. Ambrose is still showing some fight, but how much does he have left in the tank, though, is the question. As we do have an armbar, a submission hold. Will Dean Ambrose tap out? Referee right in position here. And oh, Ambrose getting out of it. Big punches right there to the forehead right there of Apollo Crews. And now here comes Ambrose. Falcon Arrow right to Apollo. Are we going to see a new champion? Is this it? No, barely a 2 count. And Apollo Crews going to roll out. I think Crews sensed that Dean Ambrose might be setting up for a finisher or something. A big powerful maneuver there. As Ambrose with a big punch, and Ambrose is all fired up. Oh no, Ambrose is looking to fly. This is a bad idea possibly. Ambrose, what does he have in store here? Ambrose. Oh my God, did you see the height on that bad boy? And now Ambrose setting up Apollo Crews here at ringside. Could this be enough? Ambrose. Dirty deeds to Apollo Crews. But the thing is, he has to finish it in the ring. He can do all the damage he wants here at ringside, but he has to do it inside the ring. That's the only way you're going to win that championship back and become a 2-time U.S. champ. Oh, and then a huge clothesline takes down Ambrose. And these guys are going back and forth, and then an enziguri to the side of the skull. Man, that definitely could be it for Dean Ambrose here. What does Apollo Crews have in store now? Oh, just going to bounce him off the side of that apron. I mean, Apollo Crews, all he would have to do is just toss him in the ring and it could be it. But Crews, no! I think he might have had something in mind that sit out powerbomb, but Ambrose had that scouted there. And Ambrose is just trying to think, what do I have to do? What should I do? Should I use a weapon? Should I use anything, honestly? And now Ambrose setting up Apollo Crews one more time here. Crews in a bad way. Dirty deeds again. And there's Ambrose taunting, but he has to get a Crews in the ring. I mean, it's all fine and dandy. You can destroy Apollo Crews all you want at ringside, but you gotta toss his dead weight back in the ring. I think Ambrose could be the new United States champion. As I thought we might be fighting out in the crowd, but Ambrose is getting back in the ring, which is a good idea. And Ambrose all fired up right now, trying to get the crowd behind him. But that could be costly, as now Apollo Crews belly to belly. And just like that, Apollo Crews is right back in that match, just showing how athletic he is. And now Ambrose, oh, big power bomb right there. And Ambrose is all fired up. He knows that United States Championship might be coming back to him. Oh, but a Crews, here comes Crews, showing how resilient he is right now. And now Crews off the ropes. Oh, big jumping clothesline, then a kip up there from Crews. Will this get Crews back in this matchup? Oh, and then another enziguri. Oh my God. Absolutely devastating. Referee right in position here. Will this be enough? No, it's not. Oh my God. 2.5, and it's still not enough to put away Ambrose. And now Crews, he's looking to finish this match. He is done playing around with Dean Ambrose. Here comes Crews. He has Ambrose up. Here he comes. Sit out powerbomb. Is that enough this time? 2. No, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Ambrose and Crews absolutely destroying each other. And now, what does Crews have in mind? Look at the absolute power of this man. Oh my God. How is Ambrose still in this matchup? And now Crews going for the pinfall again. Is this enough? 2. No, 2.5. And this frustration starts building after you keep going for pinfall and pinfall. You can sense the frustration right now. As Ambrose coming outside to meet Apollo Crews. And that could be a bad idea. Apollo Crews. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my God. And now he's thinking about another one. Oh, don't do a trifecta of them. Oh my God. And look at Apollo just stalking his dead weight of competition right now. Ambrose may be we may have to get the morgue out here. Just all those, just the emergencies. We just need everything, honestly. Oh, going for a flying crossbody. Didn't really have enough on it, it seemed. As the fatigue, the frustration, everything is building in right now, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ambrose with a nice suplex. And Crews looks like he could be out of it as well right now. And now Ambrose, these big punches into the face of Apollo. And now Ambrose setting up a Crews again. He's already hit a couple on the outside. Will he hit another one? No, Crews with a big clutch reversal there. Now an Irish whip. No. And now Ambrose with a nice bulldog. What a heck of an opening match right now. Are we going to see a new champ? 2? No, 2.5. These guys are absolutely tearing it down. The post-episode of Royal Rumble right now. We will continue from now all the way to the end of the night. Can talk about the results that we had from the Royal Rumble match. We have Becky Lynch. She is the women's first annual Royal Rumble winner. Came down to Charlotte and Becky Lynch. As well as, hold on a minute, pinfall from Dean Ambrose. New champ, possibly? No, 2.5. But Becky Lynch. And it came down to Becky and Charlotte. Becky Lynch eliminates Charlotte Flair. The men's Royal Rumble, it came down to Braun Strowman representing SmackDown Live. And Batista from Monday Night Raw. And Braun Strowman ends up losing to Batista in that Royal Rumble finale between those two. Very unfortunate for Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman is not scheduled to be here tonight, but he's got to be frustrated. You know, you get that 30th entrant and you're supposed to be on top of the world, honestly. You're not going to have to face a lot of competition, but he ran into Batista and Batista powerbombed him off the top and a little bit of a variation of dirty deeds. And Apollo Crews trying to get back in this match. We saw a new champion in Roman Reigns. We saw Chris Jericho retain his Universal Championship. There's that nice sit-out powerbomb there from Apollo Crews. Will it be enough this time, though? 2, 3, yes it is. And Apollo Crews somehow survives tonight to retain his United States Championship, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. I would definitely put this up for Match of the Year candidate. Crews, Ambrose on the post edition of SmackDown Live. What a match, dude. Crews and Ambrose tore it down as we now get ready for our next match, championship match, coming your guys' way. It is now time for the Tag Team Championships to be defended. It's going to be the Usos, the New Day, one more time here in Universe Mode. Very unfortunate these two tag teams weren't able to face off at the Royal Rumble match, but either way, it's going to be a big night for any of these guys. It's going to be the Usos, the New Day, for possibly the last time for a little bit. I mean, the Usos and New Day have gone at it for a while. The Usos and the Club went at it. Club and the New Day. I mean, there's just so many different tag teams wanting to be the top of the division. And both of these guys, Jimmy and Jay, they're looking to be on the top of SmackDown Live. Will they get that opportunity? I don't know. Because it seems like every time the Usos have gotten a chance to win the tag team titles, they haven't been able to. And they're going to get that opportunity right now, but they've won the big 2-on-3 handicap matches, the 1-on-1 matches. But just somehow they're not able to get it done in the big marquee title match. And right now it's going to be big marquee match right here. Will they be able to get their monkeys off the back, or will the New Day continue to dominate the SmackDown Live tag team division? And of course, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods bringing out the bootios and the pancakes, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are hungry. Get some bootios, get some milk with those, or if you're hungry for some pancakes, get some syrup on those bad boys. But this is what you gotta like about the New Day. They can be comedians, or they can be serious as well. And in that ring, they're very serious. They're very tough competitors. But when you see a tag team like this, you gotta think, they're gonna be funny. They're not gonna take it seriously. But once that bell rings, you guys go from comedians to running the SmackDown Live tag team division. And that's what you gotta like about these guys. Is right there is the SmackDown Live prestigious tag team championships. We're gonna see if they can get it done between the Usos and the New Day. Looks like we got Big E, and I believe that is Jey Uso. SmackDown Live tag team titles are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. A big night is in store. We also have one more big championship match coming your guys' way between Asuka and Carmella. It's been all about mind games from Carmella from the get-go since Asuka has debuted here on SmackDown Live. Carmella got the upper hand for the first couple weeks, but Asuka, ever since then, she's been able to fight those mind games and even get a pinfall victory over Carmella. It's a little bit of an eye rake there from Jey Uso. Oh, and then he's gonna pay for it with that big shoulder tackle. But like I mentioned, Asuka looks to become SmackDown Live Women's Champion. She was in that big Royal Rumble for the women's matchup, and all you could say is you're proud of all those women that were in there. We had Lita and Trish kick us off, and it came down to Charlotte and Becky Lynch in the last two, and Becky Lynch ends up winning. As we do get a tag, here comes Jimmy Uso, looking to take it to Big E here. Oh, Jey Uso, a little bit of a takedown. I don't know how much he got of it, but either way, it was very effective for Jimmy. But Big E able to somehow be a little bit quicker, and now both of these tag teams know each other so well, so you're going to see a lot of reversals from these bad boys. And a lot of high-risk maneuvers. That's about the New Day and the Usos. That's all they're about, pretty much. I mean, it's you gotta somehow find a factor. Like what kind of key factors? What are you gonna target? Is there a reason why someone might be limping, or is it someone hurting their shoulder? Is their neck hurt? You gotta find a weakness in their opponent tonight. And with how these guys have been going back and forth, I mean, at Hell in a Cell, these guys had a Hell in a Cell match for the SmackDown Live tag team titles, and the New Day still won that matchup. And just look at Kofi Kingston taking it right to Jey Uso, or I should say Jimmy Uso, pardon me. I'm getting some word right now. Ambrose will be in our main event, part of that Shield and Club big main event, but he will be in the medical locker room right now, just to be checked on, just to be sure. But as of right now, he is fine from what we're getting told in the back, but he's still going to be in the medical area just for a couple more tests, just to be sure once again. So at least our big main event is still in store between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose taking on the Club, Finn Balor, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. I mean, for Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, it's looking to get, for those men, these guys are going to be watching this match very close as well, because they want to become tag team champions. Help with Finn Balor coming champion there for a bit after Roman Reigns lost the WWE Championship to Finn Balor when Finn Balor cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Roman Reigns for that prestigious WWE Championship. But Roman Reigns would go on to win last night, and it was a 3-on-1 handicap pretty much. And for Roman Reigns, he was somehow able to win that WWE Championship match. He's a 3-time WWE Champion here in Universe Mode. And we'll have to see how long he'll be on top of the mountain here on SmackDown Live. Because there's going to be guys like Bobby Roode. There's going to be guys like Braun Strowman, Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, and so on and so forth. Shinsuke Nakamura as well. These big-name talent guys that are going to want to have a little piece of that pie, that big piece of that pie in the WWE Championship. And I'm not saying it's bad to want to go for the United States or the tag team titles, but you know you've made it here in WWE once you've won that championship. It just means so much. Obviously, you get paid more, you get more fame and stuff, but it's about holding that prestigious championship. So many great talent have held that championship over the years. As now Big E just going to drag Jey Uso and just toss him like he's nothing, like he's a pancake, and just tossing him on the ground there. And Big E coming right after Jey Uso, not going to give him any time to recuperate. And now just, ooh, I think he landed on Francesca 2.0 there at ringside. Uh-oh, not again. Oh my God. Oh, the upper back, possibly the lower back as well. Big E landed right on it. I'm surprised that thing didn't just collapse. As Big E just showing off his power right there. Xavier Woods might want to check on Francesca 2.0. That could be broken. You know, I think I see a little bit of side pieces coming out of it, but I can't really tell from this camera view right now. As here comes Big E trying to get back in the matchup, kicking the midsection. What does Big E have in store here? This could be bad. Oh my God. But see, Jey Uso, he knew he wasn't going to be in trouble right there and decided to roll out the ring. But it's going to be very costly either way because Big E has his big mitts on Jey Uso currently. Just working on that lower back. And that's what Big E's all about right now. You're about to see a big maneuver from Big E. Look at the height on Big E. The right in the ribs where Big E just targeted just again with that shot. As now into the corner we go. What does Big E have in store here? Oh, we've seen this plenty of times here on Smackdown Live in big pay-per-views. This is called the Unicorn Stampede from Big E and Kofi Kingston. And obviously Xavier Woods, we usually see it from him as well if he's ever in a tag match or in a six-man tag here. As now Kofi Kingston looking to finish it, a drop kick right to the midsection. And the New Day are looking like they may retain the tag team championships. No! But Jimmy Uso right there, looking like I don't know if that was intentional, but either way, he does knock out the referee for a little bit. It's a knee strike there to Jimmy Uso. Kofi Kingston signaling the end is near for Jey Uso right here. Oh, but a knee strike gets Jey Uso back in this match. Jey needs to get a tag right now. This would be a perfect opportunity. As here we go with a tag. What are we going to see here? Oh, big body slam. And now, are we going to see it? Frog splash on Kofi Kingston. Is that going to be enough? Pinfall 1. Big E right there to break it up. And Jimmy coming right after Big E. And now, he's going to toss him into the other corner. Oh, and then an elbow to the midsection. Right to the cave-in chest there. This match is breaking down, ladies and gentlemen. All four men temporarily in the ring right there. Jey Uso trying to get out of the ring. Big punches to the midsection there. There's now Kofi looking for a suplex. No, a release type suplex there. And now Kofi looking to take it to Jey Uso, who's in the middle of the ring. Looks like he was having an issue with the ropes or something. And now we're going to see a New Day boom drop. No! Jimmy Uso getting out of the way at the last second. And that's going to be very costly, possibly. Oh, and then a running forearm takes down Kofi. And this is what the Usos need. Cut off the ring. Make sure Kofi cannot get up and get a tag. Oh, and then just bouncing his head right off that top turnbuckle. And now, here comes Jimmy with a scoop slam. And now, we're going to see another frog splash. Uso frog splash to Kofi. Is that all she wrote? Pinfall 1. No, Big E again breaking it up. And now Jey looking to take it to Big E with a Samoan drop. And this match is breaking down. Jey Uso talking all that crap right now to Big E. Just picking up Big E. He should have just tossed him out, but that didn't work out too well. Big clothesline there from Jey. Looking to inflict some more damage to Kofi Kingston. Kofi's taken 2 big frog splashes. I mean, you got to assume if he takes another one, it's going to be game over. But every time, Kofi has been saved by his partner, Big E Langston. As now Jey Uso with a submission hold here. Is he going to tap? Yes, he does. New champions. We have new tag team champions. The Usos are new champions. Big E thought Kofi was going to, be able to somehow get out of it. But just that torque. The torque on that bad boy. Jimmy and Jey Uso are the new tag team champions. Big E check it up on Kofi. No. Come on now. No. Not like this. Come on. You guys won the damn match. Come on. Jimmy and Jay just beating down Kofi. The referee just standing there at ringside, not getting involved. But Jimmy and Jay are your new tag team champions. And it looks like they're bringing the tag team championships to the Uso Penitentiary for the very first time here in Universe mode.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Like JoJo just said, this is our third and final championship match tonight. It is going to be Asuka versus Carmella for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. In this match, like I've mentioned before in these previous matches tonight, this match has all been about mind games. Carmella played mind games with Asuka before Asuka or during her matches and stuff, and that cost Asuka to get distracted, and she'd end up losing that matchup. Carmella and Asuka would go on to have a fight the following week, and Carmella would end up winning that fight. But after a couple more weeks, Asuka would get the upper hand on Carmella, and ever since then, it's helped out Asuka. And these two women were going to have a championship match there at Royal Rumble, but that turned out not to be the plan after all. So after a little change in what was scheduled to be planned, we have made these championship matches for SmackDown Live. And you know what? It's obviously you get that big paycheck. Obviously, if you have a match at these big marquee pay-per-views, but this is a perfect opportunity. We see a new champion tonight. We also saw another one that got retained tonight, and we're gonna see if that's gonna change with Carmella. Can Carmella continue her domination? Carmella won her women's championship from Charlotte Flair, if you guys remember, at Hell in a Cell, and she's held that championship ever since then. It's been a good couple months right now. She's defeating the likes of Charlotte. She's defeated Asuka. She's defeated Becky Lynch. And the question is for Becky Lynch, is she going to choose that SmackDown Live Women's Championship? Or will she want to switch sides to the Raw brand? So, for SmackDown Live, we saw Becky Lynch win that big main event spot from the Royal Rumble. And then we had Batista winning it for the Raw side, but we haven't seen a lot of Batista. For Batista, he showed up a lot with Triple H there for a bit, but then he'd go on after we didn't see him ever since Brock Lesnar took him out at the Battleground pay-per-view when it was Triple H and Brock Lesnar at the time. Brock Lesnar now on SmackDown Live. Triple H is still on Monday Night Raw. Russian leg sweep there from Carmella. And now Asuka gonna try and take some time away from there. Oh, but a big forearm. Asuka taking a little bit too much time to try and get the upper hand on Carmella. As now Carmella just gonna show off her strength and just lift her and hit her right on that apron. That's not gonna be feeling too good in the morning if you're Asuka. Obviously Asuka, she's known for her own strikes, very vicious type of strikes, but you know what? Carmella can bring that dark side to her. She's got her own vicious strikes. She has a devastating super kick, and then she also has a hell of a submission hold that Asuka has been in. And we're going to see, it's going to be a battle of the submissions, I got to think. Asuka with her Asuka lock and Carmella with her own submission hold. I can't think of her finisher off the top of my head. But either way, it's been very effective. As here we go with the pinfall. Just a 1 count though, but Still early in this matchup. Asuka trying to get back in this match now with a kick. Oh, and then that hip attack taking down Carmella. And this is a perfect opportunity for Asuka to get back in this match. Oh no, this is a bad spot for Carmella. Oh my god. Your shoulder, your arm should not be torqued in that kind of way. As what else is in the mind of the dangerous Asuka here? Oh, and snap suplex there from Carmella. So now Asuka just going to slow down and trying to suffocate Carmella. But Carmella sees what Asuka's trying to do, and she's going to try and fight out of it. Can she? Yes, she will. As now into the corner we go with Asuka. Oh! Trying to go for a stinger splash there. Asuka able to get it out of the way there at the last second. And now those devastating forearms. Carmella able to somehow fight out of that. Into the corner we go. Ooh, reversal. These women know each other quite well over this last little bit over a month now that these women have been going back and forth ever since Asuka joined the SmackDown Live roster. It's just a 1 count there. And now Asuka going to do a hard Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Asuka. What a hip attack from that. She got it all the way up top there. And now Asuka looking to do some more damage. Oh, usually when we see someone do it, usually they do like a sit-out powerbomb. But Asuka got her thrown up all the way up in the air. Now she has a hitter with a spinning heel kick. And now a hip attack. Down goes Carmella. And Carmella's in a very, very bad way right now. As soon as I say that, she's able to reverse, but last minute or so, she's been in a bad way. Wait. Oh, Carmella. Carmella going for a submission. Submission hold. Will Asuka tap? No. Carmella lets it go. Carmella thinking maybe she didn't have enough of a grip possibly, or Asuka was fighting back. No, and a super kick. And that's what I'm talking about, that deadly super kick. Is that going to be enough? 2. No, 2.5. 2.5. Look at the face of Carmella. She's frustrated. She's like, how did she kick out of that? I believe she got all of it. Right to the face, underneath that chin, right? She got all of it, I believe. And now, wait a minute. Asuka! The Asuka lock! The Asuka lock is applied! Is this going to be it? Will Carmella tap? Will Carmella tap out? Can she somehow get out of this Asuka lock? She's trying to. Oh, and she does for the time. Just a big elbow right to the skull there. And now Carmella looking to do some more damage as she connects with that suplex. And this is our co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the Shield versus the Club in our big main event. We'll see the new Roman Reigns with the new WWE Championship around his waist. Ambrose as well after losing that championship match earlier on tonight. As Asuka hits her own little falcon arrow of her own. And look at Asuka. She's all fired up. She's trying to get the crowd behind her, as well as just trying to get all their energy to help her win this matchup right now. And here comes Asuka. Big clothesline again. Oh, and then a super kick. Taking down the champion. And we could see ourselves a new women's champion right now. A spinning heel kick one more time. And now another hip attack to Carmella. Could that be enough for a new champion? 2, 3, yes it is! Asuka is the new women's champion for SmackDown Live. What a night. We had 2 new champions. We saw the Usos, and now for Asuka to become the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Carmella had a hell of a reign as Women's Champion, holding it ever since the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, dethroning Charlotte Flair. But right now, we are going to be thrown into the age of Asuka. What a back and forth match. Honestly, I thought Carmella was going to make Asuka tap out, and same for Asuka wanting to tap out Carmella there as well. But right there is your new women's champion for SmackDown Live, Asuka. And maybe things start changing in the head of Becky Lynch. Does she want does she want Asuka, or does she want Paige of Monday Night Raw? I mean, if she wants a fight from both ladies, I mean, be a heck of a scene either match. As we get closer and closer to our main event, the Club versus The Shield. A big 6-man tornado tag match coming your guys' way right now. Hold on a minute, it looks like we have a confrontation backstage here between Apollo Crews and Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura telling him to come on. Oh, and Apollo Crews with the first strike. He coming right after Shinsuke. This is bad. Apollo Crews looking to do some more damage to Shinsuke. Oh, and then a sit-out powerbomb right in the cafeteria, in the catering area. Why? I mean, I know it's a confrontation, but still. Oh my God. Tossing him like he's absolutely nothing there. Oh no, no, Nakamura! Nakamura fighting back. Oh, and then a knee strike. And again. Nakamura trying to fight back, and he does. Not a lot of men can say they've taken the big stuff there from Apollo Crews. Oh, and then Nakamura. Oh no. Nakamura setting up Apollo Crews and just a big kick to the side of the skull. That's gonna hurt. Take too many of those bad boys and it's gonna be all she wrote. Nakamura again setting up Apollo. He's gonna hit the Kinshasa this time. Yes, he does. The Kinshasa right to the face there of Apollo. And Shinsuke's not done though. What does Nakamura have in store? What does Shinsuke Nakamura have in store here? Nakamura. Oh, a knee strike. Oh my God. Trying to teach Apollo Crews some in-ring manners here. And now Apollo, oh my God, gets hit with a DDT. This is absolutely devastating, ladies and gentlemen. Oh God. Now he's just tossing whatever he damn well pleases. It's all this food that they have over here. Oh God. Nakamura. Oh God. These guys are just... Nakamura's just pissed off. I mean, I understand, you know, they're backstage, you're talking about trash, and Apollo Crews is that one essentially that started all of this. And he's just... oh my God. That last part just hit him right in the midsection. And a big forearm there. And now Apollo. Oh my God. And Nakamura believes he's done all that he can. Nakamura just gonna taunt Apollo Crews, and he thinks he's done. Oh no. Nakamura not done though. Nakamura coming right back after Apollo Crews. What else does Nakamura want to do to this man? Show him a little bit of how they do respect over in Japan. Looking to do some kind of a damage to Apollo Crews here. Oh God. This is bad. Nakamura. Nakamura. Hold on a minute. German suplex through the table. Oh my God. The damage has been done, ladies and gentlemen. Shinsuke Nakamura and Apollo Crews. A devastating backstage assault between both men, but Nakamura getting the upper hand. Welcome to our main event for Smackdown Live. It is the Club, the Shield, the first time ever. We see all 6 men in the same ring at one time. This match is gonna explode. This Baller Club, the Club, whatever you'd like to call it, either way, they are here to dominate SmackDown Live. And for a man like Finn Balor, he is definitely the man to lead that way. For Finn Balor, it's ever since Money in the Bank, this man has been a changed man here in Universe Mode. Bring that Money in the Bank briefcase, going on to cash it in at Hell in a Cell, where Roman Reigns won the WWE Championship. Then a couple days ago at the Royal Rumble match, Finn Balor would end up losing that championship to Roman Reigns. But we actually got some breaking news right now for you guys that Finn Balor will get his rematch in 5 weeks' time, as he will get his rematch taking on Roman Reigns for that WWE Championship. That should be a heck of a rematch. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor. It's going to be a heck of a night for sure. Fastlane is coming our way, and it looks like we already have another feud brewing here on SmackDown Live with Apollo Crews and Shinsuke Nakamura. We're going to see where the tag team titles are going to go, the women's title as well, and so much more. And here comes the Shield. They're going to come from the ramp, or will they be coming out from the crowd? And yes, they are coming from the crowd. Rollins, Ambrose, Roman Reigns. This is going to be a heck of a main event. Maybe Ambrose lost because he wasn't wearing his Shield vest. Either way, Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins making their way down to the ring, coming to dominate. And with Roman Reigns winning that championship, that's going to get the Shield feeling good. Ambrose obviously lost the United States Championship rematch tonight, but Ambrose is still a great competitor. And we'll see if Ambrose can, maybe in the coming weeks or the months, get back in the winning ways. Seth Rollins and Ambrose need to if they want to help out Roman Reigns. And I'd love to see this big six-man tag just to see where exactly this is going to head, because this match is absolutely going to tear down the house tonight. And look, all 6 men in the ring. This is a 6-man tornado tag. Reigns coming right after Balor. Anderson and Ambrose. Now Rollins and Gallows. This is going to break down. Only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission, and obviously winning it inside the ring. As far as I know, you cannot win it outside the ring. There's no falls count anywhere. I believe you can use weapons, so I'm sure we'll have that as Gallows with a shoulder tackle. This match, honestly, is going to be kind of hard to call at times because these guys are going to be all over the place at ringside, possibly taken to the back. You never know. And Rollins and Gallows going right after each other and trying to go for a spinning heel kick. That didn't really work out, but now Gallows is going to get punished for it. Ew, and then a big clothesline. As Balor and Roman Reigns there at ringside beating the living hell out of each other. Hopefully they were told that this rematch is going to be happening, but they'll find out if they didn't after tonight's matchup, this big 6-man tornado tag. Should be a good match at Fastlane heading into WrestleMania, because Batista has to choose, is it going to be the WWE Championship or will it be that Universal Championship? Is now Finn Balor just tossed right into those steel steps there. And this is, the Shield are dominating this, or I should not say the Shield, but the Shield are getting dominated right now. And Gallows throws Seth Rollins back in the ring now. Now Finn throwing Reigns back in the ring as Anderson looks to inflict some more damage to Dean Ambrose, who is definitely not going to be 100% after having a heck of an opening bout with Apollo Crews. It looks like Apollo Crews looks like he might have found his next opponent with Shinsuke Nakamura. Those two guys talking a little bit of trash backstage there in the catering area. As Reigns just having these big haymakers right now to Luke Gallows. Just punches the midsections to the face as well. And right here, Balor and Seth Rollins going at it. I mean, for Balor and Seth Rollins, those guys had a little match a couple weeks ago. Rollins would go on to defeat him. It was more like a month ago, actually, but Rollins would defeat Finn Balor when Balor was still champion. As I believe Ambrose is busted open once again here. And he had a heck of a match. It shouldn't take too much longer before he's going to be down and out. As Reigns hit that Superman punch, he's looking to put away Luke Gallows here. Spear to Gallows. And the Shield are now dominating this match. Pinfall here from Reigns. Is this enough? Yes, it is. The Shield with a big win in the main event, and it continues their momentum right now. We'll get to see the spear there from Roman Reigns taking down Gallows. A heck of a night. Ambrose getting busted open, not able to win the U.S. Championship, but tonight in our main event they end up winning this big 6-man tag team match. Heck of a night. Heck of a night here. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose get it done in your guys' main event. Roman Reigns and Finn Balor are set to have another match for that WWE Championship coming your guys' way in 5 weeks' time for that prestigious WWE Championship. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you guys all have a great night.